Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Now, you guys know how much I love young players, development, all of that jazz in it. I'm not going to sit here at this point and list them all. If you watched me, you know. But if you haven't, I love you football. There's nothing more for me like you lot. Seeing homegrown players or seeing just any player develop. For instance, Raheem Sterling, his trajectory. Like, I remember seeing him, he's my age, as a 15-year-old counterpart, ripping the Victory Youth Shield. And now he's gone on to England and winning Premier League titles and all of these things. I've seen players that have played at under-20 World Cups and are playing at the World Cup right now, like Savic and Amin Harit, who have played at under-20 competitions. So you get to see why I like these things, innit? And I think it's funny how football's going nowadays. Now, you guys, I'm not going to say nothing new. You know it's going out of the way in regards to transfers, mad fees for everybody. Potential is the buzzword. Potential, potential, potential. There's many different tiers to potential. It depends on what you scope as potential, in the sense that you look at Neymar. He's a world-class player in today's market, but he's, what, 26, 27. He's seen as somewhat, while I don't think he'll ever eclipse Messi and Ronaldo, he's seen as someone that will take the mantelpiece and be that sort of player. So there's potential in that. It doesn't matter if it's that sort of potential. If it's potential in the sense that it's a young player, like you see, whether they're 13, 14, 15, 16, seen as being wonder kids or whatever, they're plucked. Well, they used to be plucked. I think long gone are the days now, even though it happens, of plucking someone for a couple thousand and then selling them for millions. There are clubs that are still doing it and clubs that are operating good, like you see with Lyon, Gladbach, Dortmund. Arsenal need to go down that route. Ajax, PSV to a degree. Many different teams. El Havre, Lens, if you want to speak about specific French ones. Bordeaux, Leipzig over in Germany. We've been here in it. Monaco, we've been here in it. So we now know potential is the buzzword. And like, there used to be a fair fee paid for potential, but now it's gone ridiculous. And I hope half of these young players make it, especially like if we consider Rodrigo, the very player I made a video about and told you guys about a few weeks ago or days ago, whenever it come out now. Well, days ago, weeks is an exaggeration. He's allegedly agreed a fee to go to Madrid at some point when I believe when he turns 18 or something, for 45 million to sign for Real Madrid. His countryman in junior, I can't even say that name, so I'm not going to try it. But you guys know I'm talking about, the young forward junior, 45 million or something as well. So they're 40, 45, depending on how you look at it. That's what, 90 million on 17, 18-year-olds who actually haven't done anything in the game. Obviously, Pellegrini gone from Genoa to Monaco for 17.5 mil. All of these players, I believe, are going to be sick. Like, they are sick. I'm just saying, imagine they don't, or how crazy potential is. Because back in the days, 45 million... plus, that's for players that are established and been there and done it, to be fair. I remember when 45 was expensive. Like, now it's mad. There's also talk of William Gilbel. Gilbel is someone who's made his debut for Lyon last year, and I've told you, I believe he's a player that's got potential and is decent. Talk of going to Monaco for 20 million. Pellegrini, that's gone from Genoa to Monaco, like I said, 16 years of age there. It was 17.5 mil or something like that. He's someone that's incredibly good. I believe he's the youngest goal scorer in Italy or something like that. He holds a couple records. Monaco obviously sell him and Jabels on for even more money at some point in time. I mean, let's say they get Jabels for 20 million. Minimum, he's going to become double that, similar to how much they sold Talisio for. So that's a flip. They sell Pellegrini because if these players become a fraction of what people think they're going to be, the Madrids, the Barces, these sides are coming after them. Drago and Junior, they both play for Madrid, so obviously it's different. If they become that, they've saved Madrid 80 million like they signed for how much they paid for Cristiano. In fact, it's going to be double that now. That could potentially save them paying what PSG did for Mbappe and things like that, times 2. Obviously, you've got the likes of Jadon Sancho, Ryan Sessegnon of Fulham, and I believe Kai Havertz of Leverkusen at some point are going to go for ridiculous fees if and when that time comes. But it's just mad. Martial, like, he's someone I believe is sick, and I believe he signed for United for, what, 30 million, totaling to around 56 for potential. Kylian Mbappe, he's sick. He's going to be the golden boy and take on the mantelpiece and do all these things. I believe that. But by the same flip of the coin, it's 2 seasons, 18 months at most, 200 odd million gone already. Do you see what I'm saying? You're seeing players grab that at 10 years of age. You're seeing players that have signed for young players that have signed for clubs in England times 2, and they're banned from playing football at age now because they're in disputes between the 2 clubs. You're seeing 9-year-olds being signed. You're seeing 9-year-olds on social media being talked about, wonder kids. Every 15-year-old to 18-year-old who plays at an international tournament or does the basic things of their position is seen as a wonder kid. You've also got the likes of Luke Shaw, Chambers, Stones, all of these sort of players that are clearly good, clearly established themselves at some degree, and gone for more fees, and with the scope of they'll become players you believe they can. Sure, we all believe that he would be going into this World Cup 4 years ago as England's main left back. It's fair to say it hasn't happened for him. He's still got the potential, but you get the thing. Like, the messed thing is as well, like, let's just say the two boys that are going to Madrid become the players they want to be. 45 million is going to look cheap, and they stand to make even more money. So potential is mad, man. Long gone are the days of around 100k or I say 8 million or so. Well, how much was Cristiano to United from Sporting? I say 8 to 11 mil. Like, that's a good investment. Or however much Cesc Fabregas cost when he came for free, so a comp fee or things like that. Or even how much the outlay for Lionel Messi to actually stay in Spain when you consider the medical costs and the housing and all the things Barca must have introduced considering he came from Argentina. Long gone are probably them days now. Potential is 45 billion. Actual players is 200 odd mil. So on that note, guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe and do the rest. I'm out at this point in time.